everybody, welcome to your November predictions. So we're going to be taking a look at like general messages, like what do you need to know for this month. We're going to be looking at your career and finances, and then we'll be taking a look at love and relationships. And then I'll take this over into the extended on Patreon. We'll see about your home and family life, manifestation stuff, and we'll take an even deeper dive into your love life. So I'm going to go ahead and put the thumbnail up right now. One pile, pick more than one pile, whatever you feel drawn to. If you need to pause the video and meditate, do that now. Otherwise, I'm about to jump right in and see what messages come out for you. Hello, pile number one. Let's go ahead and jump right in. See what messages come out for you for the month of November. So I'm going to be pulling for this first part from the Gypsy Witch Fortune Telling playing cards. And then the Angel Wisdom Tarot. So this is just the general guidance part of your reading. We're going to see what messages come out, any messages you need to know, things that might be happening this month, what to look out for, maybe even anything to be grateful for, because this is November. We have Thanksgiving in the States. We have Thanksgiving this month, so always a time to be grateful, although we should be grateful all the time, right? Okay, Spirit, tell me for pile number one, what general messages do they need to know about the month of November? Like, what general guidance do they need right now? We've got card number 38 with Flames on the Hearth. Okay, I'll fix the cards in just a minute. Tell me more, Spirit, for the general messages for pile number one. Need one more, please. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. So we've got the Roses, card number 41. Then we've got card number 42 with Amour. This is basically Cupid. Okay. What's going on with y'all this month? Alright. Tell me more, Spirit. General messages for the collective for pile number one. What does pile number one need to know right now, Spirit? For the month of, okay, there we go. We've got the Seven of Wands, okay. We've got the High Priestess, Cancer Pisces energy. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Okay. So what I'm seeing right off the bat is that for a lot of you, you're going to have really good fortune this month, because that's what the Flames on the Hearth talk about. It actually talks about neutralizing any negativity this month, which is interesting that it's coming out with the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands talks about standing up for yourself. You may feel like others are attacking you for some reason. This could be family members, this could be friends, co-workers, anybody really. It's like feeling like you're a bit on the battlefield this month. Feeling like people are challenging you in some way, challenging your power. But there's something here about having good fortune. Something's going to work out, because I see it's almost like the threat is going to be neutralized. That's what I'm hearing. With the Roses here, this talks about having good health, focusing on like your health and wellness, but also focusing on beauty. This always reminds me of Venus energy, Venusian energy, and it makes me think about like self-care, but maybe like going out and doing something nice for yourself. This could be buying yourself a new outfit. This could be taking yourself out on a date somewhere, a nice dinner, treating yourself, maybe a spa visit, something like that. That's what I'm seeing with this card. With the High Priestess, there's something here about not really taking any action. Like it kind of like, again, it's like you're focusing on you, you're going within, you're trusting your intuition. Maybe you're waiting to hear something, because High Priestess can talk about like waiting to receive some sort of like spiritual download. So you could be wondering what you need to do in a situation and you're looking for help with that. For others of you, it's like you're feeling like you're at a crossroads and you need to choose a new direction. But for others of you, you're really focusing on your intuition. It's like you're discovering who you truly are. And with that Roses card, it's making me think like really spending time with yourself, like going within. It's almost like hermit energy, but it's not. It's like going in, spending time with yourself, discovering what you truly want, what will make you happy, your soul happy, what is your soul path and purpose. This is really deep for the month of November. Maybe it's like you're nearing the end of this year and you're like, you know what? I haven't accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, but I'm going to accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish. This is you going within and saying, okay, what do I need to do? Like, what steps do I need to take? What's next in my progress, in my life's journey, like on my life's path? And so this is you like really getting to know yourself on some deeper level is what I feel. With the Amour card here, this is someone looking at you with a crush. It's someone who has heart eyes, essentially, for you. They're looking at you with deep love and longing. Someone's lusting after you. But I also feel with the Queen of Pentacles here, this is somebody who is solid and stable. They want something solid and stable with you. This is someone who's reliable, someone who's loyal and trustworthy. This is someone who loves like the home and their family. And they want something solid with you. This would be a solid commitment with this person, whoever it is. But, going back to what I was saying here, if a lot of you aren't looking for love with another person, you could be focusing on that self-love that I was talking about. There's something here with the Queen of Pentacles. She has a love of family and home, art and beauty. I was talking about the Venusian energy, so some of you could be like buying new furniture, new clothes, rearranging your home, doing some renovation work. It could just be that you're spending time at home more in the month of November. And of course, if you're in the States, you might be spending time with family at Thanksgiving by the end of the month. But there's just something here about loving on yourself. Maybe you're taking a break from dating. Maybe you just got out of a relationship. I've tried to say this like 3 times now, by the way, relationship part. And every time I do, my throat closes up. And I don't know what that's about. Because your girl hasn't been in a relationship anytime soon. So maybe somebody, maybe like you, don't want to talk about how a relationship ended recently. I don't know. That's for somebody out there. But yeah, my throat literally just closed up. I was like, what the heck? I was fine. And then all of a sudden, it just like, it just completely closed. I couldn't even, I kept choking. So yeah, there's something here about just really focusing on yourself. But if it's not you and you're dealing with someone else, somebody's got a crush on you. Somebody wants to make you a solid offer. And I see them coming forward this month and doing just that. So that's what I see for your general messages. Let's go ahead and jump into the career and finances part. All right, let's see. Pile number 1, Spirit, what blessings or challenges are coming in pile number 1's career and money in the month of November? What blessings or challenges are coming in pile number 1's career? Oh, man. Well, that's a good start. We've got the Sun, Leo energy. We've got the 4 of Wands, the 1111 card. You could be seeing 1111 a lot, but this is also the 11th month. So something could happen on November 11th. We've got the World. Wow. Pile number 1. Capricorn energy. Could also be fixed sign energy towards Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. So you're really focusing on your stability this month when it comes to your career and finances. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay. The Hierophant, Taurus energy. Some of you could be signing a contract, like starting a new job. I'm seeing an end here with the World. So you could be ending one job and starting another. There's a lot of celebration and success here. You could have had more than one job to choose from. 2 of Wands. It's like, pick a path. Which path do you want to go down? You're all about taking the next steps to secure your career, your finances, and your overall... That's too many. Way too many. I saw the Magician pop out, so you're definitely manifesting this. But yeah, taking the next steps to manifest your career and finances and stability. One more, please, Spirit. Okay. Oh, wow. More Leo energy with King of Wands. This is definitely like seeing the bigger picture or having some sort of vision on where you want your life to go and what you want to be doing. This is amazing. But I'm also seeing that there's something here about being in a leadership position. Some of you, you're continuing to move forward for sure. These two cards, Sun and World, talk about a lot of success. Four of Wands is a card of celebration. Two of Wands, taking the next steps, choosing a new path, stepping into the spotlight or in a leadership position. Be signing some sort of long-term contract here. This feels like something solid and stable for sure with Four of Wands and the Hierophant. Some of you, I feel the need to say you could be starting a business or, just be self-employed. I see you bringing in more customers. Your items are selling more. There's something here about something being a huge success, making you very happy. You have a lot of new opportunities that are headed your way this month. But World can talk about like the end of a tough cycle and the start of a new one. But it's also about having the freedom to do whatever you want and being really proud that you've accomplished so much. It's also interesting too because I see the Two of Wands as like taking the next steps, but also planning. Three of Wands is more of like the planning stage, but you have to make a plan. You have to head in the new direction to start that plan. So that and the Sun, it's like plans that are working out for the better once you actually choose to go in this new direction, whatever this is for you. I'm seeing a lot of peace. I'm seeing a lot of prosperity, lots of contentment also in your personal life. So I feel that you're going to be bringing in so much money, maybe you can pay off debt, and you're just going to feel secure overall. If you haven't been feeling that way, it's coming in the month of November, okay? I just see you continuing to expand on whatever your vision is as well. It's like you're keeping your eyes on the big picture, expanding those plans. You could also be partnering with someone else. This could be an investor. This could be like a new employer. Something where it's some sort of collaboration where you share the same dream with someone. And this could just be that you start a new job at an employer where you've always wanted to work, in the career field you want to work in, and they have the same vision as you. And that's the collaboration. But you're continuing to move forward. There's something here about, like I said, something is ending so something new can begin. You're getting ready to step into that Fool energy. Even though the Fool's not out here, that's what it feels like. I see you being very ambitious in the month of November. It's like if you haven't accomplished what you've been wanting to accomplish, you're taking the next steps to make those goals, wishes, and dreams a reality. It's almost like some of you are nearing the finish line of the year. Like towards the end of the year, you're like, no, I haven't done this, this, and this, but I've wanted to, but I haven't. So what can I do to make that happen? And that's what I see you're doing. And you're going to be very happy that you did, because it's all going to pay off and you're going to be celebrating soon. It's going to be some sort of major success and accomplishment in your life. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for your career and finances, pile number one. Let's go ahead and jump into love and relationships. All right, Spirit, for pile number one, what is happening in the romantic life in the month of November? Uh-oh. Y'all are really stressing about somebody? Oh. Okay. Okay, let me start with this. We've got the Nine of Swords, the Star, Aquarius energy. Oh man, we've got Strength, Leo energy. I just heard, oh God, just get me through this. No, give me the strength to get through this. Somebody is like a wish fulfillment, but you're in your head about it. Or they're playing mind games. We've got Ace of Swords. Okay. Right underneath that Nine of Swords. You need to get some sort of clarity or receive the truth in a situation. But it can also talk about some sort of breakthrough that's going to happen. We've got the King of Swords. Okay. That's Aquarius energy again. One more, please, Spirit, for pile number one's love life. Okay. And then we've got the Two of Swords. Somebody's indecisive. That's probably why you're in your head. You're not sure if this person even likes you the way you like them. That's what it feels like. It's almost like this person is a dream come true. That's how I'm viewing it with the Star. But once you meet them, once you get to know them, it's almost as if they're totally detached. This is someone who is emotionally unavailable, someone who is unemotional in a lot of ways. Look how bored he is. Look. And male, female, doesn't matter. This is masculine energy, which we all have. But, yeah, there's something here. Someone doesn't want to make a decision. They don't know if they want to move forward with you. And I think that's the clarity you're looking for. You're worried that they're not even going to pursue this. It's led to a lot of sleepless nights, and it's led to a lot of stress and anxiety, which is totally unnecessary, by the way, because the Nine of Swords can talk about unnecessary worry. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to have to come to a decision about whatever the situation is. Because Two of Swords can talk about overanalyzing. Pair that with the Nine of Swords, and it's just like, I can't sleep because I'm too busy thinking about this all the time. So there needs to be some sort of communication or breakthrough. That's what I'm seeing. Something is stuck between you two. I will say though, the star talks about positive change. Like some sort of major positive change and a light at the end of the tunnel. So there could be a conversation that happens this month where you two just kind of tell each other how you feel. Maybe you tell them, look, this is how I'm feeling. You know, it feels like you don't want to make a choice about this. A lot of you are pretending like at night you're like this in the Nine of Swords, and during the day it's like you're pretending like there's no problem. And I think they're doing that too. But there has to be some assertiveness here with the Strength card to step up and say, no, we've got to clear the air. You know, where are we going with this? What we've got to do something. And whether you choose to go forward with this person and they choose to go forward with you is one thing. I mean, that would be a light at the end of the tunnel. The other light at the end of the tunnel would be the opposite. It would be like you got some sort of clarity about the situation, even if it stung, even if they were completely detached and said, no, I'm not sure I want a connection with you. Well, you still got a way out, right? You saw the light. Okay, cool. I'm going to move on to someone else who does want to be with me, who does want to spend time with me, you know? So take whatever resonates, because, you know, there's going to be different timelines here. People are at different stages and connections in their relationships. So tell me more, Spirit, about what's happening for pile number 1 in the month of November with their love and relationships. I'm going to pull the Romance Angels Oracle and the Soul Connections Oracle cards. Need one more for pile number 1. Okay. Heart-to-heart conversations. Wow, what did I just say? Literally, something has to give. You have to get some sort of clarity. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I literally can't make that up. Okay. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Interesting, it's saying others. You could have other options. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this person could be focused on their money more so than they're focused on a connection. And that is what is leaving you hanging. Like, you have no idea where you stand with this person. For some of you, you've kind of left them behind. You've kind of been indecisive about whether you want to pursue them because they're so detached and unemotional. So you're the one who's focusing on your finances and career in the meantime. Okay. One more, please, Spirit. Pile number 1. That's way too many. Way too... Oh my god, but I'm going to take them. Okay. We've got bond. A love bond grows stronger over time. We've got deeply. This made me think deep bond. Look deeply within to discover your soul purpose in your relationships. Okay. Then we've got 3 that came out. Telepathic. Close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. So a lot of you can have a telepathic connection with this person. We've got feelings. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. So again, something about having the heart-to-heart conversations, discussing your feelings, like I said. But here's where I thought that was interesting, because you had the 4 of Wands earlier in your reading with the, it says the 11-11, something, you know, this is the month of November, the 11th month, and something could happen on November 11th. 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. So this could be a twin flame connection if you believe in that sort of thing. Not everybody does, and that's fine. So that's what I'm seeing for your messages for the month of November, pile number 1. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Hello, pile number 2. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. See what messages come out for you. So we're going to be taking a look at any general messages that Spirit has for you for the month of November. So I'm going to be pulling from the Gypsy Witch Fortune Telling Playing Cards and the Angel Wisdom Tarot. We'll see what comes out, Spirit. For pile number 2, what general guidance do they need for the month of November? What does pile number 2 need to know about the month of November? One more, please. Okay. So we've got card number 15, the letter. All right. I'll fix all these cards in just a minute. We've got card number 3, the house. Okay. And then card number 44, the broken glass. All right, let me scoot these. And then we will get some tarot cards and see what the overall message or messages are. Some of you are getting good news about a house, though, with that letter in the house. Spirit, tell me more about general messages, general guidance for pile number 2 for the month of November. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow, we've got 10 of Pentacles. We've got 6 of Wands. And then we've got 3 of Cups. Okay. So, for the letter and the 10 of Pentacles here, this is what I'm hearing first off, is that some of you could get news about some money that you're owed, an inheritance, or something having to do with like your family owing you money, because 10 of Pentacles talks about family, and it talks about like building wealth, having a business, leaving a legacy. So maybe there's something here about like a client owes you money, a family member owes you money, somebody passed away, and if they did, my condolences, and you learned that you're actually in their will and they're leaving you money. There's something here about that, because the letter talks about, it's like a sign of good tidings or good news, something about like unexpected good fortune. So with the 10 of Pentacles, I don't know, maybe some of you are playing the lottery and you're gonna win. Who knows? But there's something here definitely about money coming in. Lots of security, lots of stability when it comes to finances. So that's great. For the month of November, it's like you're on it, whatever it is you're doing. For some of you, this is going to be unexpected though. Like I said, it's going to be something you don't see coming. That's why it feels like, you know, inheritance or a lottery win or something like that. Or you gave up on a client owing you money and they come back and they pay in full, and maybe they give you a bonus, like an extra tip or something, and say sorry for the trouble. And you're like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. You know what I mean? You could also be hearing from a family member that you haven't spoken to in a while, because again, 10 of Pentacles is family. So, and the letter is like some sort of good news. So maybe you were worried about a family member and you're actually going to be hearing from them this month. I am seeing that as well. Now, with the house and the 6 of Wands, this is success and victory when it comes to a house. Literally, the house card is success in all ventures, but it can also predict things like having a happy home, buying a home, a marriage. Some of you could be getting married this month. Congratulations if you are. But what I'm seeing with this and the 6 of Wands, it's interesting too, because this is like the 6 of Hearts here. So the number 6 could be significant. Maybe you've been trying to get a home for the last 6 months, and then something's going to happen over the next like 6 days to 6 weeks for sure. Like you're going to start the process, like maybe getting pre-approved. Maybe that's the news you're going to hear, like congratulations, you're approved for all this money to buy this house. But what I'm seeing is overall, you're going to have some sort of like happy and prosperous time. Some of you could be getting recognized at work. You could be going viral because this talks about public recognition and success. You could be getting a promotion, an award, a scholarship, or again, some sort of like mortgage or a loan of some sort is what I'm seeing. Now, this card number 44, the broken glass, is interesting because this usually isn't a good card, okay? It usually talks about like having bad luck for many years. And the way I'm reading this, because all the other cards are so good, the way I'm reading this is that you felt like over the last few years, however many years, maybe it was 6 years since the number 6 is coming out twice, you felt like you just couldn't get anywhere. Like you were stuck, you were blocked, you had bad luck or something. Somebody put a spell on you. I don't know. It just feels like there's something here where you thought you were going to be continuing on this bad luck path for a long time. It's like you were stuck on some sort of hamster wheel. But because of all these other cards here, it feels like there's a shift in November. Maybe you're shifting your mindset around, or maybe it's just like the planets aligning, or you're making changes in your life, something like that. And you're going to have something to celebrate with the Three of Cups. This is, again, news worth celebrating. And we got that letter here. So there's some sort of incoming news. Some of you could be paying off debt. I am hearing that. Maybe you've had a loan that you've been paying on for a long time. Could have been a mortgage, and you're paying that off. Then you're going to celebrate. Like, yes, I'm out of debt for this. For others of you, though, it feels like there could be some sort of announcement. Maybe somebody's getting engaged. Maybe somebody's announcing that they're getting married. And they've got a wedding planned and they're sending you an invitation. Somebody could be announcing a pregnancy. Somebody could be announcing a graduation. This could be, once again, with 6 of Wands and 3 of Cups, a promotion of some sort of award. It's just a time for you to be very happy, because there's a lot of success this month, a lot of celebration. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for your general overall messages. Let's go ahead and jump into your career and finances. All right, pile number 2. Let's see, Spirit, for pile number 2's career and finances. What blessings or challenges are coming to their career and money, career and finances in the month of November? What blessings or challenges? Okay. We've got Queen of Pentacles right off the bat. Wow. So that is Capricorn energy. We've got 10 of Wands. So y'all are working too hard. We've got 3 of Wands. Okay. Here's 3 more, please, Spirit, for career and finances. What blessings or challenges are coming in pile number 2's career and finances this month? Lots of fiery energy. We've got the 7 of Wands. Okay. Tell me more. Okay. We've got the 9 of Cups. Oh, all right. Something's paying off for you. We've got the Knight of Wands. More Wands energy. So Sagittarius energy. Something is paying off for you in the month of November. I don't know if you're like overworking yourself with that 10 of Wands energy here. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're so stressed out because you've got so much going on. Some of you could be working more than one job. Okay. Be careful with this, because this can be a warning card about you being so stressed out and not taking time to rest that you end up with health problems. So obviously you don't want that on top of everything else if you're stressed out that much. So this is Spirit's way of saying, make sure you take time for yourself, take time to rest before you jump right back in and start working hard again. But yeah, a lot of you could be really focused on your career and finances this month. I know this is the reading for that, but that Queen of Pentacles coming out first, it's like, yes, I'm on it. I want that stability. I want that security. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make something happen. It's like you are planning for some sort of long-term success, and you're going to see the fruits of your labor this month. This is a wish fulfillment coming in with this 9 of Cups. It's like your dreams are finally becoming a reality, and you've been pushing forward with this for a long time. Something you're very passionate about, okay? It's like you knew this would happen. You've trusted your instincts. You've trusted your intuition. You stayed focused, disciplined, determined, and now it's pushing you into this energy where you're going to reap the rewards. Because Three of Wands can talk about abundance from past choices. Like you've been waiting for your ships to come in, and now you're going to be able to take pride in the fruits of your labor, pride in the success that you're getting. But you're also going to need to decide what's next. So it feels like some sort of victory or success is coming in. This wish fulfillment, manifestation, good fortune coming in for you. But it's almost as if you're wanting to jump right in and say, you know what, okay, cool, I got that. Let me go on to the next thing. And I think this is Spirit's way of saying, slow it down. Again, don't get so stressed out. Don't celebrate your victories briefly and then just move on to the next. Take time to like relish in your success, pat yourself on the back, be proud of yourself, and then start planning for the long term, planning what next goal you're going to achieve. I see you having a lot of confidence in yourself with the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Wands. You may feel like people are kind of challenging you in some way with that Seven of Wands, like, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to start that new job? Are you sure you're going to have enough money to pay for this? Or something like that. And you're standing your ground this month with whoever these people are. Yeah, I do want to be that person. Yeah, I do have that much money to pay off this or pay for that. Yeah, I am going to start that new job because that's the career path I want to take. There's something along those lines that's going on. And you're right. You're right for trusting your instincts and your intuition because you're getting that wish fulfillment. It's like you had faith in yourself and the universe or God, source, whatever you want to call it. You persevered. And because you stood your ground and because you persevered and you kept pushing forward, you're going to have this breakthrough is what it feels like in the month of November. So I'm seeing all around, just make sure you're not overworking yourself and stressing yourself out. If other people want to help you out in any way, let them, okay? I know that's hard for a lot of people to do, to accept help from others, but this is talking about there needs to be a balance. The good news is this is the 10 of Wands. The 10s are the endings, right? So in tarot, this card would be the end of this stress, the end of this worry, the end of this burden that you've been carrying, whatever that is for you when it comes to your career and finances. Because you've been working too hard, you've been working a lot of hours. Again, some of you could have more than one job and you're pushing 70, 80 hours a week. It's going to be different for everyone, but that's what it feels like. And this is going to be the end of that, because when your wish fulfillment comes in, when you're sitting pretty with that stability and security and that Queen of Pentacles energy, you're going to be practical about how you proceed with your long-term plans in the future. So that's what I'm seeing for your career and finances in the month of November. Let's go ahead and dive right into your love and relationships. All right, pile number 2. Let's see, Spirit, what's unfolding in pile number 2's romantic life during the month of November? Well, that came right out. Oh, okay. The World just tried to come out, so I'll keep that in mind. And we've got the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So the World is literally, look, the World's at the top and the Fool is at the bottom. So something is ending and something new is beginning for you. Let's see what that's about. Okay. We've got, actually I think this one was first. We've got Death, Scorpio energy. Okay. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you could have been waiting on somebody to come around. We've got Temperance, Sagittarius energy. You've been trying to temper your emotions, though, with that Temperance energy. It's like, it's cool. I've got everything under control. It's all right. They're just dragging their feet, but, you know, whatever. But it's not whatever, is it? You got 5 of Wands. It's tense, it's tense, it's tense. Knight of Swords, Gemini energy, and then the King of Wands, Leo energy. Okay, so it feels like when I saw that World card and then we've got the Death card here, something's ending. I don't know if this person's been dragging their feet with you with that Knight of Pentacles and you're wanting them to be in this Knight of Swords energy to charge forward and come after you, but it's almost like you're pulling back on your energy, pile number 2. It's like I said, you've tried to moderate and temper your emotions and have self-control and patience. and keep your emotions balanced. But it's almost like you're conflicted with this Five of Wands. You may also see that this person is seeing other people. They might have a lot of people who fawn over them, is what I'm hearing. So you're viewing these other people as competition. It feels like a lot of drama. It's interesting because a Five of Wands can say you need to walk away from conflict and drama. Whatever this conflict and drama is, there's a lot of people that are surrounding this person. It's like they are very ambitious. It's like they want this person so badly that they'll stop at nothing to have them. They'll do whatever it takes, but it feels like a lot of you are bowing out of that. Death and the Five of Wands, it's like, no, I think I'm done with this drama and conflict and tension. I'm tired of waiting around. I'm tired of you dragging your feet. I'm out. Goodbye. Good riddance. And they could come charging back in with this Knight of Swords. Going from the Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords is a huge difference. Slowest moving knight in the deck, fastest. It's like, wait, I didn't want you to leave. I wanted you to stick around to boost my ego. Where are you going? But you're going to have to decide, pile number 2, what you want to do with this. Now, for a lot of you, you're dealing with like 3 different people here. That's another side message I'm going to put out there because I know everybody's on different timelines. For the most part, you got this one. It feels very strongly it's this King of Wands energy. Somebody who's a bit of a player. Somebody who likes to be seen. Somebody who's in the spotlight. They could have a social media presence, be an influencer, celebrity type of figure, well known in their community. But this is someone who likes the attention. They have a bit of an ego, okay? But for others of you, there could be 3 different people here. So this person could come around and say, you know, suddenly, oh, wait, you know, I do want you in my life. I want you to stick around. I want you, but it's like, where were you in the past however many months that you've been dragging your feet? You didn't say anything about it back then. You only waited until I was leaving, and you're like, wait a second. I want to keep you around, okay? For my personal reasons, but those personal reasons are probably ego related. It's like you give them an ego boost. Maybe some of you just feel like they keep you around because you're grounded and you balance out their emotions. You have like a good head on your shoulders. You're level-headed, you know? But you're starting to see through this person. For some of you, they like the conflict and drama. This could be one of those people that thrives on that. They like knowing that men or women are fighting over them. You know what I mean? I think a lot of you are just saying, bye. I'm out. I'm not doing this. I deserve better. If we look at this 3 potential suitors, people you might be dating, one's dragging their feet, one's ready to charge forward, and one is sitting in that kind of like player, egotistical sort of energy. So I feel like a lot of you would go for this Knight of Swords because this person is a great communicator. They're someone who is disciplined and determined, and they want to have a relationship, but they're also focused on you, okay? And they want to move forward pretty quickly. Now, that might scare a lot of you. You might be trying to reel it back in with the Temperance here, like, whoa, hold your horses, you know? Like, hang on. We don't need to be Knight of Pentacles slow, but maybe we need to slow it down just a little bit more. But it feels like you have great intellectual conversations with this person. I mean, this is like, you're going to have to review your options carefully. Some of you could be like attracted to the King of Wands, but really the Knight of Swords is the person that you have great conversations with and they're excited to be with you. That's what the energy feels like. This person's like unsure, on the fence. I don't know. Take what resonates, okay? Because it's not going to be for everybody. Spirit, tell me more about pile number 2's love and relationships. What's unfolding in their romantic life during November? I'm going to be pulling from the Romance Angels Oracle cards and then the Soul Connections Oracle cards. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I mean, Spirit's very clear that you need to end something. Death and the world, plus that Fool energy we saw. Whoever this is, they want the conflict. They want the drama and the tension. They want people fighting over them. Like, oh my god, pick me, pick me. It's like, no, I'm not gonna compete for you. I shouldn't have to do that. Then we've got make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So for some of you, like I said, there are other people around you that you're dating or who are interested in you. It may not be the one you want. Again, it feels like this King of Wands energy is the problem. But it could be the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords is the one who really wants you to make the effort as much as they want to make the effort. You know what I mean? I just had that storyline, so I know what you know. I know you know what I'm talking about. So there's something here about just make the effort. Now, if you're only seeing one person and you really wanted it to work out with this person, this is Spirit's way of saying put yourself back out there. Find someone else who's going to be actually enthusiastic to be with you, to see you. This is the energy of someone. Again, I keep being drawn to this Knight of Swords. This is somebody who would be giddy to see your name pop up on their phone when you send them a text message. Okay? That's the kind of love you need to be looking for, pile number 2. Not this King of Wands who wants you to fight over them so they can get an ego boost. Then we've got deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I mean, I can't really make this up, can I? It's somebody who's just stringing you along, is what it feels like. They want their cake, and they want to eat it too. They want you to pay them all the attention, but they don't want you to pay anybody else any attention. They want it all for themselves. It's giving narcissist, but, you know. Spirit, tell me more about pile number 2's love life in the month of November. What is unfolding in their romantic life in November, Spirit? Pile number 2. What's happening in their love life? Okay. Got an extra card. That's fine. Alright. We've got power. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. I feel like you're drawing in your power. You're calling it back to you. Because it just, again, it feels like for some time, this person, you thought it was going to go somewhere. And they've been stringing you along, making you believe that it was going to go somewhere. But it didn't. And it feels like you've been giving. And they've been taking. But it's time to recall that power back to yourself so you can actually summon true love. We've got signs. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. Okay? Right. That, I mean, yes. Correct. Boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. I'm telling you, there's something here with that person. It's like you've had enough of the tension, the conflict, and drama, and you're just done. It's like, no, put up my walls. A lot of you are going to be blocking this person, and you're just filtering out anybody who is no good for you anymore. And if you're dating several people, that applies to these other people as well. Like if somebody's dragging their feet, like Knight of Pentacles energy, you're like, no, don't think so. It's been like 6 months and you've done nothing. We've been on like 3 dates in 6 months. You're not doing anything. Goodbye. Or King of Wands energy. You just want me to boost your ego so you can feel better about yourself because you're deeply insecure. No thanks. Goodbye. It's that kind of energy. Then we've got love. Love conquers all. So you do have true love coming in. I mean, we've got the cards here that are talking about this, pile number 2, that you do have true love. But it's just saying, make sure you're not spending your time and energy and your power on unrequited love or people who are deceiving you. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you for the month of November. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Hello, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading and see what messages come out for you. I'm going to be pulling from the Gypsy Witch fortune telling playing cards, as well as the Angel Wisdom Tarot. So for the first part of this reading, we're going to be looking at like general guidance for the month of November. Spirit, for pile number 3, what do they need to know for this month? What guidance do you have for pile number 3? Okay. We've got the Mouse, card number 29. We've got the money safe, card number 48. And then we've got the fox, card number 11. Let me get the tarot cards. Watch out, pile number 3, because you've got somebody close to you in the month of November who does not have your best interest in mind. Now, this could be one person or this could be several people. And the reason I'm saying that is because the mouse can talk about like a loss of some sort. Like, imagine a mouse scurrying in, grabbing something and running away with it. So it could actually be theft, somebody stealing from you. And this isn't always like a tangible, like a physical item, okay? This could be like, let's say you go for a job promotion at work and suddenly somebody who's supposed to be a friend, who's like a coworker, decides they want to apply for the same job as you. Now, normally that's not a problem, but they said that they weren't going to go for it, and then they found out you did it, and then now it's like game on. That would be one example. And you feel like they're trying to steal it from you or something like that, even though you're more qualified. For others of you, it's like somebody has actually stolen something or someone, I'm hearing, from you. The fox, we think of foxes as being sly, right? So this would be someone who is distrustful. There's some sort of distrust here. There's some sort of disloyalty. And it could be acquaintances or friends, family members. Somebody who's seeking to betray you. Okay? So I'm not sure what that's about. On the flip side, the mouse can also talk about overcoming great difficulty. Like, if you've been dealing with some seriously heavy burdens in your life, the mouse is saying you're going to overcome that. Or start the path forward to overcoming that in the month of November. The money safe talks about riches. I mean, it's a money safe. So this could be you increasing your wealth somehow, increasing some sort of monetary gain in your life. Okay, so we've got 3 of Wands. We've got the 8 of Wands. Okay. And then we've got the 4 of Cups. Interesting, right underneath that fox. So you could definitely be, like I said, overcoming something. You've been waiting a long time for something to happen, though, because 3 of Wands is all about waiting for your ships to come in and planning for the long term. It can also talk about receiving abundance and prosperity from past choices. So if you've already planted those seeds, it reminds me a lot of the 7 of Pentacles. If you've already planted those seeds and you've been worrying that nothing's panning out, you've been waiting around, here's that waiting energy again with the 4 of Cups. It's like waiting, nothing's happening. You feel stuck and stagnant. All of a sudden, 8 of Wands energy, everything happens at once. It's very fast moving, rapid energy. I'm hearing a rapid pace, very swift movement. So this is about you overcoming some sort of obstacle or obstacles in your life. You've been patient long enough, and now you're about to reap the rewards. So these are unexpected events, rapid changes. You got the money safe here, talking about receiving riches. So if a lot of you have been struggling financially, this is more money coming your way, and it's coming fast. 8 of Wands can also talk about business travel. So some of you could be traveling more for work. Maybe you've been promoted, and this job requires you to travel more. I was just talking about a promotion, wasn't I? But it doesn't have to be that. It could just be maybe you need to travel more for work for some reason. I do see that in the cards. Or you're trying to find a job, and you're traveling to job interviews. I see someone who is feeling like they're left out of your life or your circle in some way with that 4 of Cups, and then we've got the mouse and the fox here. There's something here about like, I don't know if they're just unhappy that you're getting what you want and they're not. They're totally discontent, whoever this is. It's like they're lost in their own world. This is the type of person who would stay stuck in like victim mentality. Because 4 of Cups is all about having that cup is being offered, but having that extra cup being offered to you, but you're not paying attention because you're focused on the 3 other cups here and you're unsatisfied because those cups they're empty. They're not filled. So it's not like the typical 3 of cups where you're celebrating and having a good time, right? So it feels like someone isn't paying attention to the fact that they could have what they want, but they're staying stuck in the victim mentality. And it feels like it's not you, if I'm being honest, pile number 3. It feels like it's whoever this acquaintance or friend or family member is. Whoever they are. I don't know. But someone here who is distracted by daily life. This could be someone who sits on like social media and like tries to keep up with everybody else's business, but they have their own issues that they're not dealing with. That could be a clue as to who this is. But overall, what I'm seeing for you is that you got some abundance and prosperity coming in. I see you planning what's next in your life. For a lot of you, you're planning the next chapters like through the end of the year and then the start of next year. So you're ready to get a lot of stuff done. There's something here with this 8 of Wands. It's like there's a lot going on, especially towards not just this month, but next month as well, towards the end of the year. So that's what I'm seeing for the first part of your reading. Let's go ahead and jump into the career and finances part. All right, pile number 3. Let's see, for your career and finances, what blessings or challenges are coming in for your career and finances this month? The month of November, Spirit, for pile number 3. What blessing or challenges are coming in for their career this month? Okay. First up, we got the World, Capricorn energy. It could also be fixed sign energy. That is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. We've got 4 of Swords. And we've got the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Let's get a few more. Tell me more, Spirit. Pile number 3. What blessings or challenges are coming into their career and money this month? They're flying. Okay. Here comes that 4 of Cups again. So we've got Strength, Leo energy. We've got the Emperor, Aries energy. And then we've got the 4 of Cups again. Y'all know I was shuffling, so... Okay, as far as like blessings or challenges that are coming into your career and finances this month, you've got some sort of major achievement that's happening with the World card here. It's like some sort of big success, okay? This success is going to end some sort of, I don't know, some sort of hamster wheel of a cycle is what it feels like. 4 of Cups is that stuck, stagnant energy. The World is like, no, this chapter's coming to a close, okay? Getting ready to hop right back into the Fool and start all over again. That's the way it goes. But it's like you have had to assert yourself somehow, even if it's just taking back control of your life in some way, because there's something here about focusing on structure and discipline and assertiveness. But it's like you're in your element with the 4 of Swords. Like you're cool, calm, collected with this. It's like, yeah, I'm good with making a tough decision if I need to. I'm good with cutting people out of my life who don't serve me or my highest good. It's like you know your strength here. You understand your full potential and your full power in whatever situation you're in. And with the 6 of Pentacles, this is like whatever you put out in the world is what you're going to get back. So if you're putting good out into the world, the good is coming back to you. And we saw that with the first part of your reading too, because we had that, what was it, the 3 of Wands, which is talking about like waiting for your ships to come in and receiving abundance and prosperity from past ventures. Because I said it's like the 7 of Pentacles. This could also be you paying off debt. 6 of Pentacles here can talk about that. And you could be more charitable in the month of November, because 6 of Pentacles is like helping others out, you know, giving money to the homeless, or maybe animal shelters or some other charity or organization that needs assistance. I do feel like with this 4 of Cups energy, you could have been like this in the past. And again, something here is saying you're closing out a cycle. Okay, you don't have to worry about this anymore. We've got 2 4s here. So the number 4, the month of April, 44, 444 could be significant. But I'm viewing this as stability. Like you've been focusing on this for a long time. And it feels like in the month of November, you're finally getting exactly what you've been working towards. You could also be in a new leadership role here with the Emperor. You could be starting your own business. There's something here where you're going to see an increase in your success, as long as you aren't falling back into this stuck, stagnant energy, and you're more focused and disciplined and determined, structured, organized, logical. That's the Emperor energy. It's like you're taking charge of your situation and righting what's not working. It's like righting a wrong, you know? But you're at peace with this. You could have been suffering from like mental exhaustion at some point, and you needed like a timeout, a rest, because it may have felt like you weren't getting anywhere. But now those tides are turning. Now you're receiving what's owed to you. You're getting that unexpected inflow of abundance from the Six of Pentacles here, and you're standing in your power. Something's coming to an end. You're going to be achieving a lot this month, because the world can talk about lots of achievements or accomplishments, but it's also talking about the freedom to do whatever it is you're wanting to do and being incredibly successful at it. So you're closing out that old chapter and you're getting ready to start a new one here right at the end of the year. So that's what I have for your career and finances. Let's go ahead and jump into love and relationships. All right, pile number 3. Let's see what is unfolding in your romantic life during November. The World just came out again. Really? Oh, that makes sense now. We've got 8 of Cups. We've got 5 of Cups. Whoa. We've got the World, Capricorn energy, or Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius with that fixed sign energy. Let's get a few more. I'm also going to be pulling here in a minute some Romance Angels Oracle cards and Soul Connections Oracle cards. Tell me more, Spirit, for pile number 3. What's unfolding in their romantic life in the month of November? Interesting. We've got 2 of Cups. Interesting reading. Give me a couple more, Spirit. What's unfolding? We've got 5 of Wands. So 5 of Cups and 5 of Wands. Ooh. Okay. And... okay. Oh, interesting. Ace of Wands. So the message I'm getting from this is that a lot of you are walking away from a connection or relationship. 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups, but we've also got 8 of Cups in the World, something's ending. And then we've got the Ace of Wands here, something new is beginning. So I'm getting different messages. So the first one is, let me go with this one first. A lot of you are walking away from a connection that's not fulfilling you at all. Cups energy, emotions. 8 of Cups is talking about, I'm not being fulfilled emotionally in the way I want to be, or the way I've envisioned for myself. It's like you're choosing to make some big life changes because you're not experiencing what you want to experience. You're seeking more out of life, and especially your romantic partnerships. I think a lot of you are looking for like your forever love, and you just haven't had success finding that person. 5 of Cups and 5 of Wands, this tells me a lot of people cause drama and conflict. There's a lot of negativity here. And sometimes it feels like you or other people that you're with could be focusing on the negativity in their life, on the dating scene. I feel a lot of you just, things aren't turning out the way you had hoped. It's like you anticipated things to be one way and they turn out the complete opposite. You thought maybe that you would have a romantic partnership by now and you haven't found your person. Or you thought you'd be married by now and you haven't found your person. Something like that. But this is saying that you need to let go of anybody who's not serving your highest good. There's a reason it's not working out. And 5 of Cups talks about that. Everything happens for a reason. The trick with this card is to still look for hidden blessings. So if something didn't work out, did this person exhibit red flags from the get-go? And you were just kind of, you know, tucking them off to the side and ignoring them and pretending like they didn't exist. Because I think maybe in retrospect, you could see how this person was like a walking, talking red flag. And this could go for more than one person that you dated or been in a romantic connection with, okay? But it just feels like with the Five of Cups here, you know, even though this guy is focused on the broken cups, there's two cups behind him. And in the traditional Rider-Waite, the person is focused on the spilled wine? And then all they have to do is turn around and there's not only two cups behind them, but there's a bridge that leads to a castle. A freaking castle. But they're not paying attention to that because they're too busy focusing on what didn't work out. So the message here is that Spirit's saying, whoever's causing conflict and tension and drama, who's pitting you against competition, like other people, just to boost their ego, that person's not for you. Because the right person, when they come along, is going to recognize you, like soul to soul. Okay? So there's something here about, like with the world, it came out again, didn't it? Something major is shifting in your life in the month of November, where you are closing out a major cycle. I feel like it's not just in love, it's also in career and finances. It could be in other aspects of your life as well. It just feels like you're leaving behind things that aren't helping you in any way, whether that's romantic connections or, you know, anything else that's going on in your life. But even though we're covering love and relationships right now, it just feels like it's more than that to me. Because Eight of Cups can talk about a transition. It's making a huge life change. But I see you having the freedom to do whatever it is you're wanting to do with the world here. And you're going to have this new beginning. Ace of Wands. This is like you're receiving some sort of amazing offer from someone who's very passionate about you. This is you being bold and courageous and putting yourself out there again, especially if you went through a breakup, or even if it wasn't a breakup, if it was just like you were dating someone and then they ghosted you, or you walked away from them because you realized they were not your person. You're putting yourself back out there. So you are taking action here with this Ace of Wands towards someone that you're passionate about. And if you haven't met that person yet, this could be the month that you meet them. Okay, but this is all about you putting yourself back out there. Now, the other message I'm getting, if you have not been through any sort of breakup, you're like, Rebecca, I have not dated anybody in so long. I am as single as a Pringle. I have been for many years now, or however long it is. Something about the Five of Cups and Five of Wands leading me to think that you're almost preventing yourself from going out there and finding someone. This is not going to resonate with everybody, but there's a message here about like, I'm going to focus on the negative. All these relationships in the past didn't work out, so I doubt my Two of Cups exists because there's so much competition, there's so much drama and conflict. It's like you walk away before you even begin. There's a message here that you can find your person. You can fall in love. You can have that romantic relationship you're seeking. Is it all sunshine and rainbows? Absolutely not. It never is. I mean, this isn't Disney, right? We have to be realistic about this. But is this somebody that you can share a life with? Yes. That is a soulmate card. So I see you really putting yourself out there and not giving up. It's like you're determined to find love. And I think this is going to be the start of some sort of new chapter where you're just ready. You're ready to bring in somebody you're passionate about and they're passionate about you. But for this part of the reading, it's like you've got to get out of your own way because there are a lot of bad apples out there, but there are a lot of good ones too. And I think a lot of people try to stop themselves or prevent themselves from actually going out and finding these people. I know it can be difficult to find them, but it feels like if you hold yourself back and you say, oh, it's probably never going to happen, then that's exactly what's going to happen. It's never going to happen. It becomes like this self-fulfilling prophecy. But you'll 100% definitely not find them if you are not open to the idea of finding love again. Okay? So I think you have to really focus on being open to it first, open to receiving it, rather than being bitter or completely blocked off. Like nobody could reach you, you know? So I think it's time to forgive other people for causing you pain, especially any exes, and get ready to really shift your life around because I do see success coming in when it comes to love. I think you'll be proud that you put yourself out there to find love again once you actually find this person. And you will. But you can't give up. Also, too, you can manifest. You can 100% manifest your person. But you can't manifest them If you're sitting around all the time and telling yourself that you're never going to find true love, because that's exactly what you're going to manifest, you're never going to find true love. Tell me more, Spirit, for pile number 3. What is unfolding in their romantic life in November? I feel like somebody new is just around the corner and you're going to be getting to know them. One more, please, Spirit. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. This is that new person. This is that one I was saying. You're going to find this person when you put yourself out there. 100%. But I see you taking your time to really open up and get to know this person. Then we've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So the two of you could actually end up going on a retreat. You could be traveling together. I'm also seeing that with the honeymoon card. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Yeah. Holiday, vacation, whatever you want to call it. Wherever you are in the world. It feels like for a lot of you, you're going to be getting to know this person. And I see a trip being planned for some time off. Really spending time with each other. Getting to know each other. Taking a nice little vacation. Tell me more, Spirit, for pile number 3. What is unfolding in their romantic life in November? Interesting. Okay. Give me one more, please. Pile number 3 for their love life in November. Thank you. Okay. We've got surprise. You may be about to be surprised. This could be a surprise trip that they want to take you on. But again, I feel like you're about to be surprised that you're going to meet someone new. I think for a lot of you, for so long, you were stuck in that 5 of Cups energy. Like, no, it's probably not going to happen. I'll probably never meet my person. And then you put yourself out there on a whim and say, I have to try, you know? Because I'll never know if I don't try. And then you meet them. Also, let me just say with the 5 here, you could be seeing that number a lot. Number 5, 55, 555. The month of May could be significant, but 5 is known as a pivot number, where you like pivot on your heel and you turn. So again, the number 5, 8 of Cups here, it's like you're turning things around. You're making these big changes in your love life, and they've needed to be done for a long time, I feel. We've got learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other. Yeah. That goes with that heart-to-heart conversations, you two getting to know each other. You're also going to learn from each other as well. And we got synchronicity. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. So you guys could be seeing certain times, like I know 1111 is used a lot, right? It could be 555 for this connection, but it could be that maybe you two have a favorite song or a current song that you really love, and then you hear it on the radio, and then they hear it on the radio, and then they text you and say, I just heard our song, and you're like, oh my god, I just heard it too. Something like that is like really synchronistic. Or there's always the telepathic way where it's like, I was just about to text you as soon as they text you. Like you pick up your phone, you get a text message from them, and you're like, wait a second, I was just about to text you. And it's synchronistic and telepathic is what it feels like. So that's what I see for you, pile number 3. Hopefully something in this reading resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.